This week, we're bringing the family to a country that is very peaceful, very quiet, and it is considered very rude to be loud in public. And we're bringing our two yahoos, which are loud, are unpredictable, and generally don't listen to us. They also say very weird things in public sometimes.
I'm gonna pull out your eyebrows.
Welcome to the country of Japan. We're going to split our time between Osaka and Tokyo over the next 9 days. After landing at the airport in Osaka, the first thing we had to do is check into our hotel and go straight for the Pokemon Cafe. Now, if you've never tried to get online reservations at the Pokemon Cafe, it is almost impossible. You have to go in person. We were able to get this 12:45 time slot, so we had a little bit of time to go shopping at the Pokemon Center, which is right next door.
Shellos, Cricketot, Prinplup, Floatzel, Croagunk.
My son knows every Pokemon in the entire Pokedex. He named almost every single Pokemon in this entire store. So what is this? Can you explain to me what this is?
You can click like this, and it would show you like type, weakness, stats, and so it would pick out.
Zeraora. Which I have no idea what it is. Are you excited you're finally here?
Yes, I really want it.
Now, ordering the food was in Japanese, so we ended up ordering way too much food.
Congratulations, so you get this Pokemon. Thank you. This is your Pokemon present.
I have no idea what they're saying right now. So after the Pokemon Cafe, we got on the train to head to Nara, Japan, where we're going to get to see the bowing deer.
Eric is ticklish.
Oh, stop. How dare you do
How
that?
dare you do that?
So when we got off the train at the train station in Nara, there was this place that the kids got sucked into that had all these capsules. I'll grade a mask where we totally wanted. It was like a Harry Potter pin or something. Big. It was like big prizes. This is like a little keychain for your backpack. Look at this, like chopstick holders. He's gonna hold it on his butt there, and this guy's just like holding it like a... Then we finally made it to the deer park in Nara, and then instead of these deer bowing all over the place, they just started hitting us with their antlers. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, ow. Biting and being really, really aggressive, and if they knew you had food, they were all over you. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. Good job, you. Now, on the way back from the deer park, every tourist has to stop at this mochi making place. And then arguably the most famous part of Osaka is Dotonbori, which is a downtown street. We won't show you a whole lot of that because the castle we thought was way cooler.
The cost to get in is about 600 yen for adults. Definitely want to come in here like early in the morning. There's way less people.
Now, inside the castle had all sorts of like digital displays and little miniature soldiers and that kind of thing.
Holy cow, look at the line now.
But my goodness, you do not want to come here in the middle of the day where it's really hot and the line's really long. Get here as early as possible. Arigato.
And the samurais are hot today.
And we couldn't leave Osaka without going to the Nintendo store, which was just absolutely packed. There's so many people. This is actually where the Pokemon store is too, but the Pokemon store is way more packed, so we just went to the Nintendo store. They had everything from Nintendo. Good catch. I feel like you're pull back on it. And some of the more random things that you're gonna come across in Osaka, like at this shopping mall, we found this cell phone carrier shop that had this random robot that was just the weirdest thing to look at. His fingers are so creepy. We tried to shake his hand. He wouldn't let us shake his hand. He had like the creepiest like little fingers here. His little buddy would kind of go around. You could pet him. It had a camera on top of him.
He likes you.
Now we left Osaka and we took the Shinkansen from Osaka to downtown Tokyo. It took about a few hours and it was really cool because we got to eat some snacks and just watch the views. This is Mount Fuji on the side. And every time the conductor went from train to train, he'd turn around and as soon as we got there, we ran into trouble at the subway station. See, we got this card stuck in this machine. We got our credit card stuck the wrong way in the machine, which is super embarrassing. And then, of course, our kids are fighting, so we had to separate them in the cars, but they're still being goofs with each other. So everybody else is being quiet on the train, and then there's us. But that's okay because one of the coolest experiences that we ever had in Tokyo was a sumo wrestler experience where we got to eat food and watch sumo wrestlers wrestle. We learned a lot about the tradition, and then they let us dress up in these suits and wrestle the sumo wrestlers. This is me, and this is me pushing him out of the ring, which secretly I think he let me do it. And unfortunately, the kids were too young to do this, so I had to do this by myself. But anybody who's ever wanted to dress up and drive downtown in the streets of Tokyo on a go-kart.
That car like almost hit us because he went like right in front of us, and it's so surreal to do this at night.
The next day, we brought the kids to Takashita Street, which is a super crowded, super busy, super touristy little street that has all these cool things to see and do. What we really liked is this pet cafes. We saw ferrets, monkeys, fox, hedgehogs. They're moving more than the other ones. And of course, our kids' favorite was the meerkats. You like meerkats?
Yes.
Arguably the most famous crossing in the world. This is the Shibuya crossing. Really just a bunch of tourists kind of going over here, putting video cameras on themselves, walking, not too exciting. One thing I'd really recommend is if you're in Tokyo and you have kids, you want to do something for about an hour, go do this samurai training course. They cater to kids, they cater to families. Live out your dream of trying to be a samurai warrior.
That was very cool. You think you can do that?
There's all these different ways to hold a sword, there's all these different stances, and it is a very interesting culture and looks really easy on TV, but is actually a lot harder than you think. They let us try on the samurai warrior outfits and try on the helmet, which is a lot heavier than you think. You got him. There you go. Very good.